There was a merchant named Ravi who lived in a prosperous city by the coast. He had everything a man could want: a thriving business, a beautiful home, respect in the community. But none of it brought him joy anymore, because his heart burned with one thing: hatred. 3 years ago, his business partner Amir had cheated him. Amir took half the company's wealth and disappeared to another city, where he started fresh, leaving Ravi with debts and shame. Since that day, Ravi thought of nothing else. Every morning he woke thinking of Amir. Every night he fell asleep imagining revenge. His wife grew tired of his bitterness and left. His children stopped visiting. His friends made excuses to avoid him. But Ravi barely noticed. All he could think about was the day he would make Amir pay. He planned elaborate schemes. He wrote letters to authorities. He traveled to the city where Amir lived and stood outside his house, watching. But nothing satisfied him. The anger grew heavier each day, like carrying a stone that somehow got bigger the longer he held it. One evening, exhausted and hollow, Ravi found himself in a temple on the edge of the city. An old priest was lighting lamps for the evening prayers. The priest saw Ravi's face, tight with rage, worn with sleeplessness, and said quietly, "You look like a man carrying something very heavy." "I am," Ravi said. And then, though he had not intended to, he told the old priest everything. About Amir, about the betrayal, about the 3 years of anger that consumed him. The priest listened in silence. When Ravi finished, the priest said, "Come with me. I want to show you something." He led Ravi to a small courtyard behind the temple. In the center was a fire pit where incense and offerings were burned. The priest picked up a piece of charcoal from the fire. It glowed red and hot, and held it out to Ravi. "Take this," the priest said. "It will burn me," Ravi said. "Yes, but take it anyway. Hold it tight." Ravi hesitated, then took the burning coal. The pain was immediate. He gasped, his hand shaking, but the priest said, "Don't drop it yet. Keep holding it. This coal represents your anger toward Amir. Now, I want you to throw it at that wall over there. When you hit the wall, that's when you hurt him. That's your revenge." Ravi looked at the wall. It was maybe 20 paces away. The coal burned deeper into his palm. His hand trembled. Tears came to his eyes from the pain. "I can't hold it that long," Ravi said through gritted teeth. "But you must," the priest said gently. "If you want to hurt him, you must hold on to it until you reach the wall. That's how revenge works. You hold the burning thing until you can use it." The pain became unbearable. Ravi's hand was blistering. "Please," he whispered. "How long have you been holding this anger?" the priest asked. 3 years? Ravi couldn't answer. The coal fell from his hand, and he staggered backward, cradling his burned palm. The priest poured cool water over Ravi's hand. "For 3 years you have held burning coals," he said quietly, "waiting for the right moment to throw them. But tell me, do you think Amir feels your anger? Do you think he lies awake at night suffering because you hate him?" Ravi said nothing. He knew the answer. Amir was probably sleeping peacefully in his new home, living his new life. "You are the only one burning," the priest said. "He moved on the day he left, but you stayed behind, holding the fire, letting it burn you day after day. You wanted to punish him, but you became your own punishment." Ravi looked at his burned hand. 3 years of his life, his wife, his children, his peace, all burned away while he held on to anger that hurt no one but himself. "What do I do?" he asked, his voice breaking. "Let go," the priest said simply. "Drop the coal. Stop feeding the fire. The burn will heal, but only if you stop picking up the coal every morning." That night, for the first time in 3 years, Ravi slept without dreaming of revenge. His hand hurt, but his heart felt lighter than it had in 1,000 days.